This is a 2021 Seat Leon Excellence 1 litre with mild hybrid technology. Now that may not mean a lot to you, but the mild hybrid basically means it has a small electrical motor to make the driving experience smoother according to Seat. But yeah, it has 108 horsepower, so not a lot, and 0 to 16 around 10 seconds. But it's meant to do a 51 miles per gallon, which is respectable, but we'll see that later on when we drive it. Now, as for the look, Seat has always been a good design of cars. You can see it's quite angular, but it's good looking, very sporty, nice wheel design. I especially like these door handles with the indicators integrated there. And yeah, you got nice, it's a hatchback, nice look, much better than the Golf on which it is based. In fact, yeah, at the rear you get these beautiful tail lights, nice sort of roof spoiler as well, Seat and Leon there in the script, or font, let's say. And then yeah, same story on this side. And yeah, overall it is a good looking car. Yeah, especially like this chrome touch here adds a bit of class. I think that's as part of the excellence trim. If you have the FR or the sport versions, Cupra, whatever, these might be black. I do think they are black in those cars, but yeah, overall decent looking car. So to open the rear boot of this car, you just press in on the Seat badge. There we go, that's lifted up, and as you can see, yeah, quite a deep space. It's not that big, but it's quite deep. And as you can see with this here, it's quite a bulky thing. It's owner's present for their daughter. Now you can fit that in like that, and then you still have some space, and if you do need more, you can always fold the seats down and remove this parcel shelf, which is fairly simple, just through there. Overall it's a nice boot. It doesn't have any more practical touches, though it does have these kind of hooks there, and it has a cubby there, so at least you got something, but no 12-volt socket back here. So here in the back seat, as you can see, I wouldn't be able to sit behind myself, as is the case in most cars. But yeah, if a normal sized person is sitting in the front, I do have decent space. Knee room at least is very, very good. Shoulder room, yeah, I can only fit one other person, adult, here with me. But as you can see, this child seat is nicely fit into there. The doors open nice and wide, so it's very easy to put it in, and yeah, you also got seat back pockets. You get door cover here. Yeah, quality in the back is not as good as in the front, though. I also have a decent room. Other practical touches, you have this for your coat. You can put the armrest down, then you have 2 cup holders and a place to put your arms, which is very, very soft indeed. Yeah, that's very comfy. You also have 3 loading, so you can do this and then have 3 loading, and then 2 people on either side as well. And yeah, overall it's a decently practical car, with this is a perfect space to spend some time on a journey or whatever. So yeah, it does get good points. And yeah, you also have your red bodywork there. That's good. Adds a bit of color to the rather drab interior, let's say. Welcome to the inside of a 2021 Seat Leon automatic. Now, I will talk about the engine specs and those things later on, but first and foremost, look at these seats. Very, very nice part leather, Alcantara inside, very nice seats, and you have this wood effect there, and the overall dash design as well. Like, it's sort of Audi-ish, but it makes sense because they're part of the same group of ownership. But it does look nice and big screen. A bit of a BMW touch with these air vents, and also slightly tilted, again BMW touch. Moving down, you got 2 USB-Cs there, and you got wireless charging pad for your phone. So yeah, as I'll get to later, it's a nicely spec'd car. Actually, it's the Excellence. Talk more about that later on. You got your lighting controls there, and yeah, your park, engine start, gear selector, handbrake and ABS and the lock unlock there. Then you got this sliding armrest, so kind of full back like that, or you can have it there, and then you have a slight small space there but not really usable. You also have these two spaces, and you got one big and one really small cup holder down there where I put my keys. Also, you got a decent glove box there with the owner's manual, but it's quite big, very nice. Also, you got decent sized door cubbies, as you can see there. Quality low down, not as good as the top, but yeah, it's overall it's a big step up from the previous gen Leon. Now to start this car up, just put your foot on the brake, and there you go. Just throws into line. And then you have your digital driver's display there, currently showing amount of fuel range and media that's playing, and it also tells you the current miles per gallon the car is doing, and how much fuel you have, and how many miles obviously this car has done. Now you can change the view, so you can change what information displays through the steering wheel here. You can also have the map. You can click it as well, and then you can zoom in and out on the map. So there you go, that's zooming out. You can do quite a bit, and that's a really good looking map as well, in my opinion. And then if you press this view button here, then you can change cycle through all sorts of different types. So this is sort of the analogy kind of. Then you have this is really nice, more of a sporty look. Then you have that's very futuristic, I guess. And then you have that, but I would rather stick with the originals, because that's always the best in my opinion. So the center screen, as you can see, this guy's heated seats as well as by spec, but center screen now is a touch screen, and these are touch sensitive. See that I slide up and down, and I can put the volume up and down. You also have your temperatures shortcuts there, but the screen itself, it's all right. It's a bit slow to respond. At least it does make a click sound where you click it, so you know you've clicked it. But yeah, it could do with it being a bit bad. It's a bit laggy, and as you know, recently done a couple of BMWs, and well, does not compare to that. But overall though, nice looking interior, nice design, nice quality as well, and good amount of space too. So it's a yeah, it's a good interior. So here we are, we're going to drive the 2021 Seat Leon 1 litre mild hybrid, and now I'm very excited for this. It's a very, very ferocious car. So let's put it into gear, foot on the brake pedal. They're going to drive, and let's go. Check the mirrors, nothing coming. Let's go like that. And the first thing you notice is that the 1 litre does make a bit of a rough noise. See that? It's a bit noisy. It's a bit like you're driving a grumbly old diesel. Apart from that though, the engine is fine. It does take a bit of gap. So when you press the accelerator, it's like then it goes. So it's a bit of a gap, a few seconds. But yeah, overall though, this engine is fine, especially if it does 50 miles per gallon as they claim. Now let's check that. So let's go on view, and I'll be sorry, let's go back and just show you. See that I'm just getting used to the car, but let's see. It's doing 22.8 miles to the gallon at the moment. So you make the trade-off, you buy a 1 litre engine and all you get is 22 miles per gallon. Well, that just makes this a very big negative point for this car in my eyes. Though apart from that, the visibility first of all is really very good. Big door mirrors, you know, straight view at the back, big rear window, you know, big windscreen as well, so good view there. And as for the rest of the driving experience, the steering is quite light. The car, once it does get going, just picks up good, goes well like that. And also it stays flat in corners, very agile, very engaging to drive, to be fair, very, very engaging to drive. And yeah, that's a plus point. Another plus point is the comfort. Now this is a Seat. So Seats are traditionally known for being more, you know, sport oriented or more driving experience oriented, but this one, yeah, it is that, but it's also fairly comfortable over bumps. You know, it's I mean, you know, you do know you're gonna have some bumps, but it's not like back breaking or, you know, bone crunching or whatever. So it's bearable, it's nice, and you can live with that. And apart from the engine, there's not a whole loads of noise coming, but the engine is enough. But yeah, wind noise and tire noise is kept to a minimum. This car has good insulation, much improved on previous Seats. And yeah, you can also put the car into manual mode, as you can probably see from the steering pedals on my steering wheel. There we go, plus minus for manual shifting. But for 1 litre engine, I don't think that's necessary. I mean, you know, once someone buys a 1 litre, they know, yeah, they're not buying it to, you know, change gears themselves. Well, unless they buy a manual, of course. But yeah, overall though, if you weigh it all up, if I weigh it all up, I do think that yeah, I would buy, I would recommend a Seat Leon if somebody's looking for a good hatchback in this class. I would recommend the spec level speakers, you know, everything's really good. The seats are really very good, but I wouldn't recommend this engine. I would rather go for the 1.5 litre. A lot more grunt. This does, I mean, if it's filled up with people and some, you know, luggage in the back, it is going to feel underpowered. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and stay tuned for some very exciting content coming soon. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.